Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our post-race replay of our first race of the season, our Joe's Variety Club 300. This is Nexus Sim Racing. SK here, going to be giving you the play-by-play action of everything that went down Sunday night. Cars are now firing up, ready to go. 120 laps, no faster pairs, 92-degree outside, 92-degree track temp, 78 degrees. Beautiful weather out here tonight. Let's run down the starting lineup here. Up top, Robert Tracy took the pole in qualifying. Kyle Hendricks got second. Winning the duel was Robert Gass. Travis Manning getting in second. Teammate Chad Goodensman in third. Matt Steven will be on the outside in row 3. About ready to get going here. There's also a lot of late entries that weren't in the duels. Bryce Saucier didn't run the duels. Rob Collier in the 02 season favorite. Terry Freer, Nexus co-owner, back there as well. Myself in that beautiful painted 09. Then Jacob Daniels in the number 9. Skull Bandit Derek Miller in the 48 Lowe's car. Tyler Ferguson in that beautiful 44. The number 93 of Javon Thompson. 28 of Kenneth Colson. And the late entry, Ryan J. Rose in that black Camaro. We are green. Here we go. Green flag racing. Travis Manning gets a good jump out in front at the moment. Again, there's the weather to the side here. Travis right now still leading the race. Rob Collier all the way to the outside, all by his lonesome. Looks like he is making ground here. I don't know why my driving light is on. Let's that's annoying, isn't it? Alright. Rob Collier onto the outside, still all by his lonesome. Derek Miller looking to go up there with him. Let's just go ahead and ride along with them, see what's going on there. Nope, Derek Miller still stays in line with teammates. Ace Racing all down to the bottom. A lot of cars still kind of holding steady, relaxing, trying not to make too many moves here. Still early on at the moment. of 120 down. Teammates Kyle Hendrick and Steven Downton riding in the back at the moment. Along with Tyler Ferguson, he's just kind of chilling back there, letting kind of everything go a little crazy as they're getting about 2 wide up there. Back up to the front and see what exactly is rocking as the 02 and Travis made in the all black car. Now looks like Rob's going to go to the low line, going to try and lead this lap. Here we go. Rob Collier takes the lead. Robert Tracy right behind Robert Gast right now running on the low line in the 3rd lane. Robert Collier leads the lap. Ryan Rose got off to a late start. Right now, Robert Collier still leading this race, followed by Robert Tracy, Robert Gast in 3rd. Looks like Bryce Saucier is going to take 4th position. Teammates of Frontline Esport linked up top, followed closely by Derek Miller. Gonna go silent for a little bit, just let things play out till here in a little bit. We're gonna probably see a caution come up right after pit stops, and I will be back shortly. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Travis Manning still leads the race at the moment. Teammate Chad Gooding's been pushing him up front still. Right behind him is Ace Racing Robert Gass, followed by Fan Fuel teammates Terry Freer and St. Gentry. Jacob Daniels from rounding at the back. Up top, we've got Zip Tie All-Star Rob Collier, Robert Tracy out of LA Motorsports, and the Ace Racing dynamic duo of Derek Miller and Bryce. Bryce looks to be dropping back. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what's going on, where he plans on going. And that number 3 Gale Senior Tribute car, rocking the number 4 tonight. That is his assigned number in the league. Looks like he's going to get blocked up with teammate Derek Miller and team principal Matt Steven. A few other cars kind of just rocking in the back. Kyle Hendricks, who is one of the favorites to possibly win this race, and Stephen Downton, teammate as well, up back there. Not giving any help to team principal Rob Collier up top. It looks like they're just kind of hanging patient and rocking around. And the number 93, Javon Thompson, a very methodical driver, knows what he's doing. Definitely going to wait and see what's going to happen towards the end of this race. A Days of Thunder tribute of Mr. Kenneth Colson. 16 laps down. About another probably 16 to go before we start seeing pit stops. Clean racing going on so far. Everybody's being real patient, not making a lot of moves. Right now, the two best cars definitely look like the Frontline Esports. No matter what the top side tries to do to get the run, they just cannot overtake them. Let's ride back up front with the leaders up here. Let's do a quick ride along with the man, Robert Gass, and just see what is going on in that. Nobody can, you know, just kind of keep it about 3/4 throttle, not try to run over the driver right behind or in front of him without also getting the driver right behind him as well. But good, clean racing so far. Ooh, the 14 makes a good move to cut the number 9 off down there. Ooh, that got a little close, didn't it? Zip Tie Racing teammates now hooked up top. You see that number 15 Spatula City car. You actually don't see a number on it, but he is the number 15 Spatula City in that blue and white 02 of Rob Collier. Colorado native now takes the race lead back now that teammates have hooked up. Look how quick those two are running. The Colorado driver and the Alabama native working good. Now both cars on the front and top side. Oh! Whoa! Rob Collier gets spun a little bit. Let's actually just see what happened here. Let me get rid of the driver detail here. Let's ride along with Rob Collier. Gets a little bit too underneath that rear bumper. He gets spun. Able to save it. There goes the 87. Rewind that back just a little bit. Let's take a ride with the 87 and just see what was going on in poor Robert Gast. Oh, just couldn't slow up in time to get behind it. Looks like he got tagged from the rear. Does what he can to keep it saved. Though, unfortunately, that did not dictate an iRacing caution, so we're going to go back up to the front here. Technical difficulties with the second. Let me just get this going back up here. Kyle Hendricks still leading this race. Dallas Seward down there by himself. Stephen Doughton makes his way up to the top 5 for the first time tonight. Now everybody's going to have to contend with the two teammates of the Fanfield, Terry Freer and Shane Gentry. Robert Tracy, the lone wolf from LA Motorsports. Chad Gunningsman was able to recover quite quickly. Looks like that group is going to start piling in the back. Let's go right along with this back group and see if they're able to catch back up to the lead pack. The 26 and the 9 right now kind of battle each other. Not what they want to do. Looks like Rob Collier and the 93 of Javon now going to work their way through the field to try to catch back up to that group. Matt Stephen going to lead the charge. Let's see if everybody lined up and if they can catch back up. Looks like Matt Stevens going to check up a little bit, let the two faster cars lead the charge. 4 cars now in a line. Meanwhile, back in the front, Kyle Hendricks still leading this race. They are 2 by 2, 4 rows deep. As you can see, we're going to be entering crossing the start-finish line as of right now. So let's go back to Rob Collier, see exactly where they're at. See, they are already coming down the front stretch. So they are making great ground at the moment. Lap 26 of 120. Look at the push of the 14 up to the 15 as they get a good run to try to get some separation. The 46 and the 26 up on the top side. There's the broken car of Robert Gass. Looks like he's going to be making his way down pit road. In this race, I'm the 09, and I'm just dreading getting towards the middle of this race. saw speeds over 190. The top speed was pretty close to 195, 196. Kyle Hendricks leads lap 29 into lap 30. Still leading, but that top line looks like it's a charge. Back and check on that group. Still led by Rob Collier. Man, they have gained so much ground. They are catching that lead pack very quickly. Looks like Matt might be overheating a little bit. Goes up to the high side. Looks like to cool it off some. Might have missed the tape on that one. Let's pull back up into the lead. Battle for the lead. The 46 and the 15 still side by side. The 14 pushing the 15, the 26 pushing the 46. Drag race to the start finish line. Who's going to claim this lap? Looks like Kyle Hendricks will also claim lap 31. Guys have been on fuel for 31 laps. Interesting to see when people start coming down. Kyle Hendricks once again leads that lap. Along with Terry Freer, seeing his battle box, he is just right there with Kyle Hendricks. Go back to Rob Collier's pack, see where they're at. Kenneth Colson now leading the charge. They are closing ground quick. Got a nice little overlay for everybody right there, showing just how far they need to go. They have decreased that gap down to about 7 seconds. That group is really moving. See that little group gaining ground right now in the back. They are literally gaining on them as things go by. It's right along back up with the leaders. Kyle Hendricks still leading this race slowly but surely, clicking off the times left and right. Still a lot of racing left to go. Newcomers Dallas Sewer and Tyler Ferguson up top. They are new to Nexus Sim Racing this year. Travis Manning as well, new to Nexus Sim Racing this year. Chad Gunningsman came in late last year in that 93 car. Ran our Gen 6 series, made a lot of waves. But check out who's now up top, battling for the lead. Bryce Saucier in the number 4 GM Goodrich car, paying tribute to the man, the myth, the legend, Dale Earnhardt Sr. Looks like that straggling pack that was caught up in the early inning is back up and coming in hot. Let's just check it out from the spotter stand. Just how, like, working together that they are doing right now. Rob Collier leading the charge. Looks like everybody keeps swapping back and forth. Probably to A, save a little bit of fuel, and 2, give them just enough advantage also on saving temperatures as well. Looks like they are all going down pit road like a bunch of others are too. Oh, looks like Jacob Daniels spun going into pit road. Bunch of other cars now down pit road. Oh, the number 9 gets a little sideways in his box. Oh, that's going to cost him a lot. Let's rock with Kyle Hendricks, who's right now in pit road. Dallas Stewart pit road. Bryce Saucier, Ryan Rose, Robert Tracy all also in pit road. Travis Manning, Chad Gunningsman stay out, link up together. Ace Racing now in pit road. There they come, trying to get it slowed down. No penalties were given. Let's see how bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, and he's going through the grass, gets a little airborne. Whoa! I had a bad day right there, but luckily enough I recover and get things going. But back up. Here comes the number 15. Right now, Bryce Saucier. Leading the charge. Javon Thompson being scored as the race leader, but they're about ready to be passed. Can they get out and get going before the leaders get around to them? Here comes the leaders now. Let's go back up to that battle for position right now. Kyle Hendricks takes the lead back. Bryce Saucier, Dallas Stewart now battling for second. Ryan Rose at the moment being scored a lap down. This will be his chance to try to win the lap back if a caution were to come out. Banfield Motorsports guys in the back as well as. Here comes the Ace Racing. Let's go tie up with them right now as they're trying to get lined up. Rob Collier coming back up with them. There's Steven down in the 09, links up with the frontline esports group of Travis Manning and Chad Gunningsman. Javon now back in that lead pack. He was able to get out on pit road just in time. Bryce Saucier right now still leading this race. How the top line looks as it charges. Right now, it looks like Bryce is going to claim the stripe on lap 46 to 47. Oh, getting that line just a little bit. That's going to slow him up some. But that top line doesn't look to be having good luck trying to stay in the groove and all lined up. Bryce Saucier will lead another lap. Oh, Ryan Rose gets down on the apron just a little bit. Side-by-side action up top. Matt Stevens, Robert Collier making heck ground right now with the two cars. They are almost caught back up. Right now, the battle for the lead still raging on. Group looks really good, really formed up both lines. Well, the number 44, Tyler Ferguson, bails out on that top line at the moment. Oh! There's a wreck right there. Let's just go back and watch just what happens there. Let's ride along with the number 46 of Terry Freer. Let's use the gyro cam. There we go. Let's just play it along. Oh, the 14 gets into the side of the 38. Let's go ahead and head back live. And the 46, not what he wanted. Let's go ahead and speed this on up till we catch the pace car. Right along with that, number 15 Spatula City car. And we are with the pace car. Some damage on the 46. That's going to make things a little tough for him as everybody's going to go down pit road. Except for a few to try to get their laps back. Go ahead and pull up with Ryan Rose, who I believe is still being scored a lap down. Robert Gast also coming up to get his lap back. We're going to go ahead and fast forward through all this. Three cars going to get their laps back. Let's go up to the race leaders here. Right now is the number 4 of Bryce Saucier. My restart cam. Lights are off on the pace car. We will be going green here shortly. Teammates up front, or not front, Zip Tie Nexus up top. Shane Gentry sitting second. row on the inside. Matt Stevens right behind him. Up top, it will be the number 14 of Robert Tracy. Derek Miller, Ace Racing teammate to Matt Stevens, right behind him. Kenneth Colson. Up top, myself, Terry Freer, and here comes Chad Goodingsman and Travis Manning. Pace car dips off. It's all up to Bryce. He's in control in the restart zone. There we go. We're back. Green flag racing lap 52. Here we go. Rob Collier goes down into the low line. Ooh, Shane's looking like he's having a little bit of hard time controlling it a little bit, but there goes the top line now, making its move, see if they can get around the number 4 Goodrich car. As we saw, a great move by Kyle Hendricks and Rob Collier now leading the charge in this race. Kyle Hendricks back up front. Right now being scored in third is it's a battle between Bryce Saucier and Shane Gentry. Derek Miller looks to go down to help the bottom line right next to his teammate Matt Stevens. Robert Tracy up top. Oh, looks like they're starting to get a little jarbled there. Matt Stevens down below the yellow apron. He decides to come right back up. Steven Doughton gives him a little bit of room, being the respectful thing to do to get him up and going. Let's try to get with a little bit more of a pan camera view here. Right now, Kyle Hendricks still leading this race. Top line seems to be doing something. Bryce Saucier and teammate Derek Miller up. Robert Collier right behind them on the high side. Here comes the slow lap car. Goes down low. The 15 goes high. Woo! Shane gets a little sideways after a little bit of contact. Here we go. Oh, Bryce Saucier down to the outside. There goes the 15 to block the low line run. Oh, Derek Miller into the wall a little bit. He's going to slow up a ton. And so is the 58. Line starting to get unformed at the moment. But looks like we are back racing here. Kyle Hendricks still leading the charge. Shane Gentry doing a great job of pushing him. Here comes Steven Doughton now in the low line coming up to get right behind Shane. There's Robert Collier, Robert Tracy, Chad Goodingsman, Travis Manning, all right there. Tyler Ferguson in that Hot Wheels painted number 44 car, 26 of Kenneth Colson in that City Chevrolet tribute to Days of Thunder. Terry Freer making his way back in after the front end damage. Matt Steven doing what he does best, being very methodical, kind of waiting to see when he's going to make a move and strike to be up front. But right now, just keeping it patient as Rob Collier right now looks to be leading the race. Can he claim it at the line, or can the inside line get the run? There we go. Who's going to take the stripe on lap 58? Going to lap 59, it'll be Rob Collier. Will be scored with leading that lap. Almost to the halfway point here. We are at 59 of 120. Good racing going on so far. Low line looks to be getting the run. Looks like that Spatula City car is going to most likely claim the lap, but let's see here. The top side looks to be going. Looks to be getting some speed. Who's going to claim it at the line? Rob Collier gets another lap led over teammate Kyle Hendricks. Here comes Bryce down to the low side. He almost didn't want to commit, but the number 14 shut the door on him. Luckily enough, Kyle saw it. Looks like he checked up a little bit. Now Kyle's going up to the high side with teammate Rob to try to get that lead back. We are 3 wide at the moment. 3 wide. Kyle's not in a good place here. Oh, and there's calamity action going on here. Rob Collier upside down. Let's ride along with the number 26 of Shane Gentry. Looks like he got down on the apron and just kind of came up and hit Kyle Hendricks. Let's just see here in slow-mo. Actually, let's just back up just a tad bit, because let's actually rewind this just a tad here. Alright, about ready to hit the turn. We're going to slow it down to quarter speed. The number 4 does a great job of painting the line. The 26 goes to follow suit. Gets the line a little bit. He is going to come up and hit that side drafting number 15, which is going to collect Rob Collier. And this is just intense. Let's actually ride along with Rob Collier. As gets hits again by teammate. Goes up in the air a little bit, collects the 26 and the 46. Oh, and then just gets punted underneath the 48. Goes over his lid, back on 4 tires again. Let's now watch this from the 98 perspective. We're going to go at full speed. We're going to go in with Matt Stevens. We are going to go into the gyro cam on the roll bar. And we're just going to see how this pans out. Oh, that was just nasty. ahead and skip to where everybody's going down pit road. Pro tip, don't broadcast when you have dogs. Alright, back up to the pace car. Skipped a few laps. Pace car's lights are off. We will be going green. Terry Freer now in the lead. Bryce Saucier up top. Bryce Saucier doing a heck of a job defending at the moment. Lap 65, he's going to lead this run. Teammates right now, 1-2. The 44 up top. Stephen Downton and Robert Tracy following the 44. You've got Ace Racing up front, 1-2. Then right behind them is Fanfuel Motorsports of the 46 and the 26. Here comes Bryce to block the top side run. Kind of an odd move, jumping away from his teammate. But right now it's still kind of working out for him. Right now he is leading this race. He is going to get scored with that lap. Coming down. Oh, here comes Bryce Saucier coming down. Gets turned by his teammate. Accident happening. Whoa, look at the accident. A bunch of cars caught up into it. Travis Manning and Chad Goodingsman get through that clean. Javon Thompson comes to a complete stop. Let's actually just go back and watch that carnage again. All right, let's hit play here. Looks like a little bit of netcode, but still really this kind of not exactly the smartest move to be played here. He's going to get turned all the way around. The 46 and the 48 now get into it. The 14 gets hit. The 26 manages to escape it. But man, just more and more wrecking happening more and more. Let's go see what else. Looks like the 98 and the 46 all down below the grass. Let's actually try and see it from the 98's point because the 44 is still spinning. The 87 now trying to get recover, but runs into the back of the 14. Just, man, just what calamity and chaos happens. I think this is when I actually come out in front and actually get scored at leading a lap. Let's go ahead and pull up to me. Looks like I missed a few laps. Oh, I go down and get damage done, actually. Let's, bunch of cars. Going, and Shane Gentry is going to be leading this race. Shane Gentry right now leading the Joe's Variety Club, or Dot Club 300, presented by Pace Setter Essentials and DoorstopNation.com. Shout out to our two sponsors, having done a good job of it tonight. Shane Gentry will take control and lead this first lap under green. Get to the restart zone. He is going to have full control of the field and see if he can hold it off. Right now, the number 98 looking clean up front as well. The 15, who was involved in some earlier scuffles, is now on back up front. Pace car dips off. Here we go. Green flag racing once again. Cars looking pretty slow in the back with all that damage. Right now we got a couple really clean cars up front. Kyle Hendricks still managing to keep pace with no damage whatsoever. Oh, and there goes the 26. That was just a slight, quick incident. Caution flag shouldn't have came out, but they called it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and skip a few laps, go to back us, going green again. Shane Gentry up top, myself down on the top side all by my lonesome. Still kind of got a bit of a broken car, but we're moving right along. On lap 77.
What's going on here?
All right, back once again. Shane Gentry still leading, teammate right behind him. Steven Doughton got help from zip tie teammate Kyle Hendrick as he's going to come down in front of Shane and take the lead for the first time tonight. He is going to get scored with leading a lap. Or myself, I can't believe I'm talking to one person there. Shane Gentry and Terry Freer gonna try to work together to try to get around myself. Here comes Kyle Hendrick now. Get back on the low side to try to get a run to get on the outside and do some stuff. Jacob Daniels making his way up to the top 5, top 6 for the first time tonight in that number 9 car. Myself goes to the high line, just could not hold it. Not fast enough right now to just kind of holding up traffic. So, gonna go down, cut off, and try to separate the teammates. Kyle's front end just not strong enough to take the lead. Even being pushed by 3 really strong cars. Shane Gentry still continues to lead at Daytona. Come up for a late block. I remember this. Kyle goes, come up. Whoa, too soon. He about killed me in team chat, but here we go, trying to make the run up top work. Shane Gentry, teammate Terry Freer behind him, teammates up top, myself and Kyle Hendricks. Rob Collier, unfortunately, at this time, I believe, has parked. It. Car has blown up, just couldn't do anything. But of course, Frontline Esports, Rob Collier's still back there at the moment. Frontline Esports just kind of chilling in the back, letting the chaos ensue. They're going to go down pit road early. Thinking probably maybe a late race caution might come out. They'll be good on fuel and everything else. Derek Miller up into the wall. He's going to slow his speed down just a tad bit. Oh, gets to the wall a little bit. Gets into the 46. Oh, they're wrecking again. 46. Way airborne. Gets it stabilized. Oh. Bunch of crash happening in the back. Let's actually rewind that back real quick. And just see who all was involved in that. Let's ride along with Kenneth Colson. In the 26, we're going to go to the chase cam. Gets the wall, goes down. Terry comes up a little bit. They make contact. Netcode hardcore on the 44. He gets airborne. And then let's just kind of go up a few clicks here to everything that's going on here. Let's just kind of ride along with these two. Oh, that's what happened. The 48 got into the 26 as well, which is what set the 28 flying. The 26 or 46 still trying to catch it. The 98 teammate of the 48 gets into the back of them. There goes the 93 once again escaping calamity. And then I remember right after this the number 4 Toe. So let's pull up to Roger Saucier and kind of just maybe see what happened to him, because I'm not sure. Like, we just know that he towed. Maybe he did. Maybe he was already in the pit lane. Let's ride along with the back of Dallas Seward as the wreck happens and see how he makes it through. He gets through pretty scot-free. Okay, we are back racing. Let's head up to the front here, which is now Travis Manning and Chad Goodington didn't have the pit. They hit it right before, which is a good strategy call. And they are just going to rip that high side, and it is going to be all she wrote. Skip ahead a little bit as some of the cars are starting to have a little bit of trouble. We're gonna skip to about 102, 103 because that was the next big caution. Oh, there it is right there, 102. Myself gets into Matt Steven, causing him to spin around. Let's actually kind of take that back. Had to give myself a self-induced penalty there. Let's ride along with me. I get down into the apron just a tad bit. Lost talent, couldn't hold my line, takes out the number 98. Which causes the caution to come back out once again. As we're going to ride along with Travis Manning, who goes down to pit. TV1 here. We're just going to go ahead and skip right across the start-finish line. Right now, Shane Gentry leading the race. Javon Thompson in third, myself in second, myself in third. Right now, we're going to watch the teammates who have the two cleanest cars in the field right now. Can't see it, but Travis Manning in the number 99 is just rocking and rolling. And that car is literally unscathed. He is the only car that does not have a scratch on it. Here comes the 93 to the top side. I'm going to try to push him up ahead of the 26. Top line trying to prevail, but right now we've just got so much damage. We're trying to do everything we can to hold on to him. Still right now watching along with Travis Manning. Let's actually get the camera more pointed towards Javon, going to give us the better pan view of the field. Javon's going to get scored for leading that lap. I go down to block the low line. Got bumped a little bit by Shane, trying to check up a little bit. Lap 109 of 120. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. Top line looks to kind of disappear, but guess what? Here comes the teammates. There goes Frontline Esports. I remember I got tagged by Shane a little bit. Completely checked up our line. And this just sends Frontline Esports to the lead. Chad Gooding's been right now leading this race. Travis Manning right behind, Javon Thompson third, Kyle Hendricks fourth. Right now, this three-car tandem of Kyle Hendricks, myself, and Shane Gentry just wasn't enough. And whoa, there goes Kyle. We are now about ready to be 3 wide. He's going to let Javon in. We've got somewhat of a run to try to catch up with the Frontline Esports groups, but those two cars are just in too good a shape. As I get in the wall a little bit, which is going to slow me way down. Oh, the 26 spins into the infield by the 98. That was not a caution, though. That kept it green. Head back up to the race leaders. Travis Manning still leading the charge. These three just hooked up. Next few laps, kind of uneventful. Let's go ahead and skip to... There we go, 2 to go. Or, whoops. 3 to go here. Right now, these two still. Let's head back to this second group. Kind of battling it out. Just a bunch of broken cars. We basically, towards the end, it was the Junkyard 300. Me and Matt get into it again a little bit, but able to keep it saved and keep it going. That's kind of uneventful. Right now, we're at 2 to go. We're going to go ahead and jump to the white flag lap of this group. Because Chad Goodingsman still pushing Travis Manning to the win. Javon Thompson gonna sail right behind him and take an easy third. He's gonna try to go a little high. He said he made the move a little early, which kind of upset him a tad bit. But it was definitely a good try. They almost went 3 wide for the win, but good run by those guys. Let's actually rewind to watch the calamity here between this group at the end. So Matt, Steven, Kyle Hendricks get into it a little bit. This is the battle for fourth. The tad bit of a tap. Those two get into it. Bunch of wrecking happens. I get sent flipping. Matt Stevens still pulls out the position. Your final race results. Travis Manning, Chad Gunningsman, Javon Thompson, Derek Miller takes fourth. Matt Steven takes fifth. Tyler Ferguson rounds up the top 6 in. Jacob Daniels scores number 7. Kyle Hendricks 8th. Robert Gass 9th. Stephen Downton 10th. Dallas Seward 11th. Shane Gentry 12th. Kenneth Colson 13th. Terry Freer 14th. Rob Collier 15th. Bryce Saucier 16th. Robert Tracy 17th. Ryan Rose 18th. That was our fairly poorly executed Daytona. Auto Club's going to be a little bit better. Thanks for watching. Sorry for such a badness. I wish my dog would stop barking. We'll start getting a little more professional as we progress here in broadcast.